Hey, True Believers England team here, the homegrown tourists. We're at the Wave, and I kept hearing about this bacon and eggs appetizer you have to try, so I figured, okay, we're gonna come here, but since we're only getting an appetizer, figure stop by the bar, got a drink here, and it is the Captain's Mai Tai, and this is Captain Morgan's original spiced rum, balls amaretto, and tropical juices topped with a float of Meyer's original dark rum.
You can see it right there.
And it runs for $11.75. And
it's good.
Apparently, yeah, it is very good. I've tasted it as well. And it's so good, I'm actually looking for another drink here. If that's good, I want to see what else. Because frankly, I like pina coladas myself. And then we have the Bahama Mama. So there may be another drink, but we're still waiting for some bacon and eggs just to try. Why are these bacon and eggs something that everybody's saying we have to have?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we were told about the Wave's bacon and eggs, and you have to go and try this, and it's going to be so wonderful. I'm like, okay, why is bacon and eggs being sold like this? Here it is. It's more pork belly than bacon, and the egg is buried in some grits. We've got some greens as well, and we're going to give arugula, and we're going to give this sucker a try and then give a little review. Also, I got a grapefruit spritzer, which is really grapefruity and tasty. Highly recommend it. $5.49. This was $14.
This was $11.75.
There you go. And after this, we'll give a little review. Okay, so one, it is delicious, but it's a cheat. It's pork belly, not bacon. And the egg is superlative to the cheese grits. Basically, you get an awesome maple glazed pork belly with cheese grits and an egg added in just for fun. Too many greens, but they were still delicious and went with it. Overall, this is an appetizer I highly recommend anytime you go to dinner at the Wave. Okay, True Believers, we actually have a fast pass for 9:40. It's 9:30 right now, and we are trying to make it in. Everybody else is coming out. We're trying to make it in. Fireworks just got over. We got my mom on her motorcycle trying to make it. We managed to score a last-minute Peter Pan's Flight fast pass, and you just can't let those go by without getting it.
For the park exit. Hi friends, the park exit is to your right. To your right, sir, for the park exit. Just to your right for the park exit. If you're headed to the Ticketing and Transportation Centre, there will be boats and buses only. That's boats and buses only, the ferry boat or bus stop 27 and 28.
Yay! Huge crowd leaving the park. This makes me, it makes me think of the after hours stuff. How you doing today there, Devin? Excuse us, pardon us, excuse us. Excuse us. Hello, pardon, there's an ECV right behind me too, guys. Watch out for that. Excuse us, gang. Swimming upstream here. Pardon, pardon. Alrighty, this is going to be the tough part.
I understand that, but
we got to cross this. Excuse us, pardon us, excuse. Pardon, excuse me. Excuse us, guys. Excuse us. Thank you. Alrighty. There you go. It took 3 minutes just to walk through that crowd. We are now in the candy shop. Alrighty. This is one of my favorite shops. Are you doing all right? Okay. Excuse us, ladies. ECV coming. Rolling. Watch you get hit there. Pardon us. Alrighty. Excuse me. And we're back into the crowds. Alrighty. Okay, preferably we want to be on the other side, but we could go around the castle on this side. It would be might be a little easier. Okay, we want to go.
Can I get out this way?
Eventually. Alrighty. Just for fun, I'm recording us trying to get there. It is a sea of people, man. Okay. They opened this to get out as well.
Easiest way to exit.
Whoa, hello.
Sorry, guys.
So you come? There's a couple of strollers here. And then, excuse us, pardon us.
Buses, buses, transportation, buses, buses, transportation,
Alrighty. Zoink. Hello, Linda. Do we get some pixie dust? Alrighty. There we go. We get pixie dust.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. There's Nana.
Still say they need to work on the audio.
Yep.
It's still like 1970s mono.
Yes, it really is.
Yep.
50 years.
And they changed the redhead mermaid into Ariel.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people said, hey, it looks like Ariel. We might as well make it Ariel.
Yeah. My favorite Peter Pan is the one with Robin Williams.
Hook.
Hook.
Okay, hold on, because this kind of slams you when it breaks.
Yeah.
There you go. See? Yeah. Haven't been here for a couple, maybe 2 decades. Since the kids were little.
Yeah, I haven't been here in forever.
You know, I want to go to California. Never been to Disneyland, but this part right here is outside.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Have you ever been to Disneyland?
I have. It's been a long time. Yeah. Good night.
We are officially the last riders on Small World tonight, unless somebody's doing that thing where they sneak in and then ride the rides while nobody's watching.
Yeah, but you know what happened to the guy who snuck in with Milliken?
Yeah.
Doing.
Alright, so we are on It's a Small World. Why? Because I love the song. And I'm thinking, you know what you need before you go to sleep? This song playing through your head. Welcome to the happiest cruise that ever sailed. And we're nerds when we ride this, so we like to point out and go, oh hey, that's Norway, and
Something like that. And they are singing in some Norway kind of a...
yeah, so they're all singing in their own language. So all these are like Switzerland and Norway, Iceland, Greenland, Finland. like that they're singing with an English accent even. And then over here you've got France. And over here you've got Scotland. We are Clan McFarlane from Scotland. And this is Ireland, and of course I've got a friend named Jay Fairclough from Ireland. He kind of looks like this, except for instead of smoking, he'd be drinking. Holland. And Spain. Italy. Venice. Okay. Yes. All right. Israel. Israel. I don't know. I guess that's Russia over there. And right here is Thailand. This big area right here is China. Here's India, equipped with flying carpets. And we got some Japan thrown in as well, right next to China. And one time when I was a little kid, this guy was broken and he was slamming his head into the wall, and I had nightmares about that for a long, long time. Not kidding, it did happen.
I believe it. It's like the Little Mermaid looked like something.
Yeah, yeah. And we are going to Africa, my friends. That's Cleopatra. I don't know. She doesn't even know herself because she's in denial. Oh, because I said that, yes. All right. As a kid, this was always my favorite part because I wanted to ride on the elephant. I think we are in South America. This is Argentina. It would explain why we have festival. And over here we still have the markets. Mexico.
Yeah.
Rainforest, obviously, because it's supposed to look like rain. This was also one of my favorite parts as a kid.
And he is not broken.
Yeah, that is the way the bird spins, and has for 50. And this is where I learned to love the Asian and Polynesian ladies, right here. Yeah, that's what got me into it. Not them, but the ones coming up. Duckbill platypus. Hawaii, or when it's properly pronounced, Hawaii. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Fight them, videotape it, and at me, because I want to watch that. Remember, the proper pronunciation is Hawaii.
We used to be able to dance like that.
Yeah. also one of my favorite parts because of the fish and the hula girls. That, and of course the surfer and the kangaroo. I always thought they were really cool. Here's some koala, because we're in Australia. That was an Australian accent. I suck at accents. And way up there we have the killer insects that live in Australia. And there's an aborigine with a boomerang, and those birds are holding that boy hostage. And this is one of my favorite parts, because it's Disney saying, you know what? This is, we're all the same, it's one world, and we'll live in harmony if only we all act white. Okay, I know, that's not the message he wanted. It's just, it's the absence of color, blah, 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 yada, yada, yes, okay. Oh, and I also used to try to figure out how this roller coaster worked. And if you follow it, it really doesn't. If you do pay attention, they stopped singing it in their own languages in this room. It's all in English.
English, because, you know, white English.
Right, white and English. That's what you need to be to have world harmony. No, once again, just making fun. The real truth is, of course, if in a closed area they had all those different languages, it would sound like gobbledygook. And if you're afraid of clowns, they've got one hovering over you, ready to pounce. Hey, the king and I. And that's Will Rogers and his Indian bride. Yeah, Ma'asalama, Namaste, Sawatdee. Now I know for a fact that's Thai. Sawatdee. Sawatdee Krap is goodbye for man. Sawatdee Ka is if you're a woman. Auf Wiedersehen, Kawari, Zayan, An Yang He Kao Ship Xiao, Xiao Chun. Farewell, Shalom, Adios, Ciao, Au revoir, goodbye, goodbye. Dos Vidania. And we are back into the real world. Unfortunately, it stops right here and we have to climb over the fence. And, yeah. There you go. That would not be done. Now, one thing I also really loved when I was a kid is all the change. And I thought, how cool would it be just to be able to go and scoop it all up? How much money would you have? There we go.
We're back. We made it.
14 minutes, 37 seconds. Just to prove, there you go, gang. We were the last riders today on It's a Small World. Have a good night. Look at that. Cool time. There you go, gang. That was a fun and impromptu trip to Disney to do Peter Pan, and we just thought, hey, it's still open. Let's go ride Small World, and had a good time doing that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you like the video. Also, click on one of the ones that are popping up around about now. You might enjoy those as well. Don't forget to go on over to Patreon and to Ko-Fi or to the Amazon store that we have. The link's in the description below. If you don't mind helping out the channel at the Amazon store, you get to buy something for yourself and you help out the channel, so everybody wins. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers and fellow Mouseketeers, thank you very, very much for watching.